Alrighty then, we are on a brand new adventure. Today I am with Todd of Appalachian History Detectives, and he is at a home site behind me. Big old tree fall, look at that. Makes a big dip in the ground, looks like a Civil War trench or a foxhole, and we'll make a mound of dirt just the other side of it. So Todd's back behind me at a home site that we've been to these places before. And I'm going down to a second home site where I found a knife handle, a really cool brass knife handle last time we were here. But there's some stone walls just beyond that home site where there's the road goes up through it, up through the valley. And I have been jonesing for weeks to see where that road goes and those stone walls, because they're just absolutely gorgeous stone walls. I'm actually in the old roadbed right now. That was probably here in the 1700s and definitely 1800s. Yeah, so we're gonna walk down this valley by ourselves, hopefully not get bit by a bear. Rattlesnakes everywhere up here, so the owner tells us, so let's keep our eyes open for those. We'll see you in a few minutes at that home site. So we made it to the double chimney. There's a big chimney there and a smaller one. And Todd and I detected this once. Didn't find too much, but we did find some stuff. That's the roadbed I came down. Todd's up that way. Going that direction. Look how wonderful that road looks going up through. They got the walls on each side. Part of a barn over there. We didn't even try that yet. But that just looks really good. So I'm hoping there might be another home site up there. Well, I forgot to film my first target, but I haven't, well, I can see it from here now. That's where I found that knife handle right over there. And I hunted all through here, checked, there's a lot of iron. But a good signal right there. Popped it out. 70. Around 70s, but I can see it's a rifle casing. Modern rifle casing, probably 30-06, I reckon. Double chimneys are right there. This is the roadbed. This is the roadbed I'm really interested in right here, going up that a little ways. We think this is a barn over here. I don't know if I got this in my last video or not. I'll show it to you real quick. Yeah, it looks like it might be a barn or something. It looks like it drove up through here. Things on each side. More stone piles over there. I know we haven't been over there. Neither of us checked this area at all. I just turned my machine on, got my first non-ferrous target. And it's something of interest. It's actually quite deep. It's really sandy soil here. Kind of odd, but yeah, look at this. This is a some type of little gear cog with you know, the spindles made of iron, but the rest of it's brass. That's interesting. Actually, I'm not so sure this is a barn. I don't know what it is. It is loaded with iron though. Well, I guess I turn my machine back on. Let me turn my headphones off just for a minute. So I got the Garrett AT Max, 0 program, 0 discrimination, maximum sensitivity. Listen to this. Not really finding or hearing any non-ferrous stuff, but it's loaded with nails. But look how there's like a little area here, separate little area there, and then this goes down. So I can't imagine how this would work as a barn. Maybe it went all the way across to there, I don't know. But there's definitely a lot of iron in here. And while we're here in the barn, let me show you something. See this moss? Isn't that cool? But look at here, it's like a miniature mountain with the trees and the tundra-like ground. And over here, kind of the same way. Isn't that cool? I love that. So I'm right below those walls that we were looking at, I just showed you. And I got a big signal here and I dug it. And this is a big old saw blade right here, like a big 2-man saw. I'm not gonna dig it up. It probably goes out to, look at that broken bottle. It probably goes out to the big rock right there. So that's where the chimney is down there, and I just found a saw blade. I'm gonna hike this road up because I really want to see where it goes. At least we'll go no more than half a mile, but it's such a beautiful road. You can see how they had rocks stacked up there. And as I'm looking up the hill, I can see like another line or two of rocks. So when we come back, we'll come down back that way. We'll get a little bit higher, see what's up there. But let's just go out this way a little ways, see what we can find. We'll go up this road. I can definitely see a stone wall going up the hill. Boy, look at that thing. I really haven't seen many of those out here. I wonder if that's a graveyard. I bet that's a graveyard. Oh, definitely let's go look at that. It looks like a road might cut down that way. Is that a bear? Yeah, the road cut down that way. Oh, what's that? I see a big pile of stone down there. Let's go check that out. Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera off. I don't completely destroy my battery. Well, unfortunately, the road is heading up over the top of the mountain. And I don't want to go too far on that. It's left the valley. Stones down there where I thought might be a chimney, but I can see those are just stones. Yeah, I would have better luck staying in the valley, I think. I'm kind of suspecting that road that I said a few minutes ago cut down might go down to another house there. Just came up upon this bottle. I wonder if it's an old one. I don't think so. It's got some writing on it though. Ah, neat. What is it? Pennzoil outboard motor oil. Ha! That's kind of weird, isn't it? Probably from somebody cutting wood. Oh, look at how pretty that is right there. Like a lichens or something. Or algae. Well, that's moss, but that's almost like a algae or something. We'll just put it back. There you go. Back down by the two chimneys. That oak tree was probably here when that house was still hustling and bustling. I just found a little BB horseshoe, or half of one. Digging mostly iron here, which is what we dug mostly last time. But you never know. We'll keep looking, see what else we can find. I really want to go down that valley, but I don't want to do it without Todd knowing that we're going to be off the road. He hasn't come down yet, but I expect him soon. So I'm right back in the foundation. There's the one stone chimney there, the other little one over there. I don't know, I guess that was a big hearthstone, I guess, right there. Anyway, I got a good signal under the sticker bush, and I dug it up, and it looks like a little buckle right there. Looks like it could be an old one. Oh, it's pretty light. Yeah, some type of little fancy buckle. It's in the style of like a pretty old one, but being stamped, it's probably not terribly old. I mean, it could be 100, 150 years old, but yeah, nice. That's right down in where all the house stuff went, so we'll have to dig around in here a little bit, see what we can find. That's a good find right there. I'm very happy with that. And you should be too. Still in the house foundation. I've just been finding like shotgun shells and stuff, but I think I just found a button. A button. Big old fancy button. Or not. What is that? Man, it's pretty fragile. Oh, it's a little locket. Look at that. It's got the little thing for the chain on the top. Very fragile. Some type of little locket. Tell you what, I'm not going to do a whole lot to this right now. Might try to clean it up a little bit once it dries. And we'll see if we can figure out exactly what it is. But I don't see any real designs on it. That, you know, like a girl walking a swan or anything. Or swine. So let's just put it away. Next to the little chimney, I got kind of a shaky signal here, so just hacking away. Look at all the glass and stuff in here. Bottles, I mean, that's probably like a drinking glass, I'm not sure. Why the designs on the inside, an old blue bottle, some pottery, nails. That squeak, you know, I did hear something in here, so it might just be, it's probably that big piece of iron right there. Let's just dig around in here a little bit. I'll get the shovel out, and we're just going to dig around. Ah! I should not be doing that. See this tape right there? That's exactly why the tape is there. That's where I cut my finger on a blue mason bottle, or mason jar that was full of shotgun shells that you probably already saw in another video. I promise not to do that again. Let's dig it out with a shovel, see what's in there. What do you say? Oh, there's so many roots in here that it's not easy to dig, but yeah, let's see what we got. See all kinds of just broken stuff. See all kinds of like, look, there's china. It's all broken though, isn't it? Some nails. Try to get a hole down in here, and then we can slowly work sideways if it's worthwhile. That's a mason jar right there too. That's what cut me last time. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to dig it here because there's just too many roots. All right, I'm going to dig this out on my own a little bit. Just run the metal detector over it. If I see anything cool, I'll get you back out. Otherwise, we'll just get back to surface hunting. I'm going to show you some of the stuff I got out of the hole before I covered it back up. So I got some, you know, metal there, some nice pieces of pottery. You saw that big chunk, glass, all kinds of stuff like that. Not worth really keep digging on, I don't believe. If it was another 50 years older, I might, but not quite old enough. But what do you think the chances of this signal being something absolutely amazing right next to the chimney? Oh, it's a beauty, let me tell you. Look at that, 87, 88, loud and clear as can be. What kind of treasure? Is that where the old man buried his coins? Yeah, we're gonna find out. I suspect it's a beer can, but you never know. See it? Alright, let's get the pin pointer out. Centered right here. Pick at it with our fingers a little bit, just in case it's a beautiful bag of coins. A mason jar lid. Oh no, got my fingers on it. A jar of mason jar lids, jar of coins. Is it? Is it? That's a rock. Yeah, that's a rock, by the way. Boy, that's a nice sound, isn't it? Alrighty. Let's check with the pin pointer again. I thought it would be like right on the surface. By the sound of it, just sounds so beautiful. Maybe it's in here. Alright. Yeah, it's still there. Oh, no! I see aluminum. Move around this side. Yeah, it looks like aluminum right there, doesn't it? It's not a can. It's like a big old pie plate or something. Oh, I can't move that rock. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's an aluminum thing full of coins. There's definitely aluminum though in it. Alright, I'm going to pry on it with a shovel. Hope for the best. Maybe. It's like a big old pie plate or something, doesn't it? Not really moving. Yeah, it's really thin, whatever it is. It's going to break if I'm not careful. I'm going to try to dig this out without breaking it, just in case it's something cool. I suspect it's just a piece of junk, though. But I'm going to dig all this out, but I'm going to have to turn you off, baby. Oh, no. What is it? Where? I don't know. You guys have any idea? Looks remarkably junky, but I don't know what it is. It is a hubcap. I think those, well, I don't know if it is or not. It looks like those little snaps that hold it on place. That's probably off some type of old car, I would guess. If you guys know what kind, let me know, because I don't have any idea, but I suspect it's absolutely some type of thing that snapped on to something else. Right there, you can see those. Look, they're soldered on, too, so I know that's pretty old. You can see that, the lighter color there, that's solder. That's pretty cool. I mean, it might be a big jug or something, I don't know. All right. I'll check and make sure it's not full of coins. Did just dig this, which, gosh, I don't know. I thought it was a piece of a lantern, but not 100%, but it probably is. I don't know. But at least it's brass. Cool little place. Looks like there's a little trail going up there, doesn't it? I wonder what was up in that flat. I've detected that. Didn't find much, I don't believe, but yeah, a couple more minutes. Todd doesn't show up, we'll head back up the other way. Kind of headed up that area we just looked at, and I decided to check at the base of this rock here. It looked like somebody could sit there. Nice signal here. It's actually still a pretty decent signal. This just popped out of the ground. This is the core to a battery. That's carbon. I guess that's probably copper in the inside of that. I'm sure that will probably give us not much of a signal though, just a little bit of a signal. So that's not what we're hearing. What we're hearing is a pretty good signal right in there. Let me set you up. Hopefully you can see that. I'm just going to scratch you around. Alright, that's a pin pointer. Alright. It's centered right about there. So we'll dig down below it a little bit. See if we can pry it up. There. I probably got it. What do you think? Oh no, is that a belt buckle? No, that's a rock. Looks like the back of a US belt buckle. I was gonna freak out, man. This could just be a big piece of iron, actually. Oh, it's out of the hole. I don't know where it went, but it's out of the hole. Maybe not. Yeah, it's a little bit over to the side yet. that way. That way. Hitting that big rock. Yeah, a big piece of iron. Look, probably an axe head. You see it? Yep. Ooh, that's a nice one. Look at that. That's crispy right there. It's nice and smooth. I'm going to save that one. Might repurpose it, huh? That's a beauty right there. I love it. It never ceases to amaze me finding plows in this old rocky ground here. I mean, where did they plow? It's nothing but rocks. Isn't that crazy? Got a giant signal right up here. This is like a little hollow that comes out. I'm not sure. The road's right there. And I scraped the leaves back. It's like, oh my God, it's a cannon. Look at that. I swear I find one of these in every video now, don't I? Oh, that's a beauty right there. You know what that is? I might have to keep this one. Oh, look at that. That thing is full of gorgeosity. This is what they call a cannon axle. It's part of a wagon, old wagon. And that's just cool. I know I've said it a million times, but people see these in the rivers and stuff, and they think they're little cannons, and they say, Chig, I know there's a cannon in the river. But this is all it is, just an axle to an old wagon. Oh, that's beautiful, I tell you. I might have to keep that one. I already have like 3 of these at home now. Sweet signal right here. It's like 99 though. It's probably a big piece of metal, but boy, I tell you, just screaming sweet signal. Oh no, I feel it. What is it? What is it? Yeah. Oh, it's a big piece of like aluminum pie plate. No wonder it was screaming. Wow. I guess it's like a cup or something. That's probably a handle on it right there. It's probably like some type of cup or pot. Yeah. That's too bad. Had a nice little signal. Here, and I started digging it, and this thing popped up. Kind of scared me for a minute. I don't know why, but yeah, there's something in the hole here. I mean, it's probably junk, but just wanted to show you the, yeah, there it is, ring. I like some pottery in there too. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that little adventure. I know it wasn't extremely relical, but we did get to see some new stuff, new stone walls, roads, got to explore a little bit, found a few things, and just look at the day, man. It's magic. I'm headed up the holler here. I'm gonna find Todd. I guess he's still at the first house. And I suppose we'll have to head out of here pretty quick. I don't even need to bring a metal detector with me. I'd be happy just walking around and looking at stuff like this. I hope you would be too. We'll see you on the next one.
She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I